Good evening and welcome everyone to tonight's Conwy Harbwr Advisory Committee Annual General Meeting. My name is Rebecca Davis and I'm one of Conwy's Committee Services Officers. Can I welcome everyone to the meeting, which is a multi-location meeting. The meeting will be live streamed and recorded and will be available for viewing after the meeting. Should the live stream fail, the meeting will continue and a recording will be available through the Council's website following the conclusion of the meeting. For those wishing to speak in the chamber, please indicate by raising your hand and turning on your microphone when it's your turn to speak. For any remote attendees wishing to speak, please use the yellow hand function. When the chair or I call your name to speak, please press the push to speak button. Remote attendees, if you do need to leave the meeting temporarily, please pop a message in the chat function so the Democratic Services Officer is aware and then let us know when you return. So we'll move on to the agenda. Agenda item 1 is election of chair. Do we have a proposer, please? Councillor Sue?
I would like to propose Joan Vaughan. She's been an excellent chair and I think it would be wonderful if we could actually still keep her in that role.
That's great, thank you. Do we have a seconder? Thank you very much, Bryn. Do we have any more proposals today? No. No. So we'll go to the vote by a show of hands. There we go. So that's all in favour. So congratulations, Councillor Joan. Would you like to join me up here?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, members. Thank you very much. Election of Vice Chair. Any proposers?
I would like to propose Councillor Bryn Hughes from Conwy as the Vice Chair.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Sue. Can I have a show of hands, please? Thank you. Are there any other nominations? No, it's all yours, Bryn. Thank you. Right. Apologies for absence, please, Becca.
Yeah, so we've had 2 apologies today, one from the leader, Julie Fallon, and one from Councillor Sean Grady.
Thank you. My?
Sorry, Sean.
Oh, yes.
She's online.
She's online. What does CG mean?
Councillor Grady.
Oh. Okay. Makes me laugh. Sorry. Declarations of interest. Code of local government conduct. Members are reminded that they must declare the existence and nature of their personal interests. None? Okay. Urgent matters?
No.
None. Not aware of any urgent matters. Minutes. Right, let's approve and sign as a correct record minutes of the previous meetings, pages 3 and 4. The minutes are just for approval as a correct record. No discussion on individual items. Is there a proposer and seconder? Thank you, Councillor Sean. And Bryn. Please can I have a show of hands? Right.
Is anyone against?
Is anyone against? No, of course not. All right. confirm the minutes are approved. So now we'll go to the Principal Harbour and Maritime Officer for an update. Thank you, Matt.
Great, thanks, Chair. This is quite a brief report tonight, so I don't think this will take me long. So the first item is personal watercraft, PWC or jet skis. So I want to stress that is a minority of riders which we are finding that contravene the 10 knot speed limit within the harbour. The majority do behave themselves. From the last meeting, we have had a number of sort of instances of dangerous behaviour, so speeding up to sort of 30, 40 knots with young children on board these vessels. And it tends to be in the narrowest area of the channel between Conwy and the beacons. The new CCTV camera has been capturing footage. We've been working with the CCTV staff to capture it live, so when we're aware that something's happening to film it. Before we can bring a prosecution, we need to be sure that we're going to be successful. What we don't want to do is bring one in and it be unsuccessful. So we just need to have that evidentiary chain, which is the vehicle launching the jet ski with the rider on it, with the speeding, with it being recovered. And we haven't quite got there just yet. The last time we were close, but there was it removed his registration plate from the vehicle. So people are obviously aware of the camera there now. We've improved the signage. So the sign is there now, if anyone's down there, is unambiguous. We've got a warning sign at the slipway, one at the entrance to the marina, one at Conwy and Conwy. So there can be no people arguing they didn't know about the speed limit. It's very clear. And we repurposed an old buoy, painted bright yellow with 10 knots, which is at the entrance to slipway as well. So it's very clear. We'll keep gathering evidence. The last few weekends we've had on-water patrols and everyone's behaved themselves, so let's hope it carries like that for the rest of the season, really. Jackadaw, our mooring vessel, so that was out for 4 weeks for a dry dock, a very intense period. All the staff were engaged. We tend to do all the work that we can do ourselves to keep the costs down. We just engage with marine engineers for some of the work and technicians because we had to meet the new coding. Whilst the vessel was out, we did some repair work to the crane, but when we went back in, there was still hydraulic leaks, so that's resulted in us using a different firm from Liverpool now. What this basically means is our mooring work is way behind schedule at the minute. We do build in, a bit of redundancy for this, so it's not a safety issue or anything, but it just means that we're going to be starting on the work much later than we would like to be doing. And that's the servicing of the moorings, navigation, buoys, pontoons, etc. And we do have some external contracts we need to do as well. So hopefully the crane will be fixed in the next couple of weeks and we can get on with it. The general point really, it doesn't really involve the harbour, but it does in the sense of resources. Obviously our staff look after the seaboard as well. With the heat wave in the end of May, we had a lot of activity on the county's beaches, and what we're finding, particularly this year, is the amount of litter being dropped. I mean, one day we had all the staff at Colwyn Bay and we took 20 bags of litter from the beach, including used nappies and everything else. So it's just mindful really if the public can clear up to themselves, and particularly with barbecues, they're quite hazardous when these disposable barbecues, when they get emptied out on the beach. So that's just resources really, which pulls us away from the harbour and doing other maintenance we need to do. Dredging, we dredged the harbour access jetty. We had in the additional pump, speeded things up at no end, and so that's done now for the next 12 months. The second of our paid work experience students, pleased to say that he secured a cadetship on the basis of the experience, so that's good. So he'll be starting in September. And the River Festival is on again this year, so it runs from 3rd of July to the 11th of July. The regatta will be, this sort of racing will be the 3rd to the 5th, and then we have the Key Day as well, which another town council are supporting. A couple of items which aren't on this report because of the timing. So it was reported in the press, we had a vessel which the owner let go of the line when it was tying up, and it made its way out through the bay and has ended up on the Great Orme on the rocks. I went down to have a look today. it's now holding so many places. It's going to need to be a ret removal. So we are in touch with Natural Resources Wales and the owner on that. How it's going to be removed from there, where it is very difficult, because what we don't want is it breaking up and then all the bits coming back into the harbour on the incoming tide and etc. etc. So we are working on that. And the other point we were talking just prior to the meeting is whether this meeting could be moved solely online and what people's thoughts would be on that, because it's a lot of resources now. It's not in Conwy. We have to travel. You've got the staff keeping the building open. I just wanted to put it to the chair and see what members thought, and we need to inquire whether it is possible. I've just checked the constitution, and I can't see any reason why it couldn't be done online, but that's for discussion, really.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I was extremely disappointed when obviously we couldn't hold our meetings in Pwllgor. And I did ask committees and cabinet members at the time if we could use the Guildhall in Conwy. It has translation facility. No, it has. Yes, shared. What?
Microphones and conference.
Yes, microphones, conference facility. It doesn't have translation facilities, but I'm sure we could overcome that. But I was assured that it was a no-goer. No, we can't do it. Now, there were all sorts of excuses. I'd certainly like to look at that again, because we're all Conwy members. It's a Conwy Harbour Advisory Board. It seems nonsense, as you say, to be coming here using these resources when we've got the same ones on our doorstep. So I will ask if we can look at that again and see if anything's changed. Would you be in favour of me doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no question about it. We could hold it in the Guildhall.
Yeah.
Does it need video for the Guildhall?
If I may, members may recall a report was presented to you May this time last year, actually, by Sean Williams, head of Democratic.
Yeah.
We looked into a number of facilities at the time at the request of the chair, and we do need to make these meetings as accessible as possible to yourselves and the public. So hybrid offers that facility, doesn't it? Rather,
Yep. I'm sorry, but you can't hold hybrid meetings, and we do so in the Guildhall.
Well, if you've
Can
got
I-
no objection, I'll take it forward again. We'll look at it.
Take another look.
I'll certainly have a word with the Sean Williams, head of our service, and see what can be done.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I accept exactly what Matt is saying. That is it on?
No, just sit closer to it.
I accept what Matt is saying, that it is a use of resources, but this is a personal thing. I really find sort of a face-to-face meeting when we're in the same room, admittedly sort of 50% of the committee is on their computers, but I find it actually quite valuable just to get to talk to people that you might not see for the previous 3 months or whatever. I think if we can keep going live, so to speak, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll take your point there, Councillor Conwy.
Yeah, I totally agree on the point that to try and look at means of holding the meeting in the Guildhall. I think perhaps the clerk needs to be a bit more proactive in making sure that facility is available. I attended the Area Forum North meeting for the Snowdonia National Park on Monday night, which was held in Portmaddock. So I had to drive to Portmaddock. I could have joined online, and some people did join online, but I wanted to, because there's new members on that forum, I wanted to see them face to face and make a connection. So I think it is invaluable the opportunity wherever possible to meet face to face and share that sort of common interest, and you get more out of a meeting, I think, by that means. So I think we do need to look into that, and if we can, if Conwy Civic Hall needs any more additional facilities, we need to look into it, because it'd be an added benefit for the town council to have that facility. I think we have most of it anyway, because as you know, we're going back to a meeting in a minute, which is the Wall Friendship Circle, which is Beaumaris, Carnarvon and Denby, and we will be meeting on hybrid. Some will be in the room and some will be joining on hybrid. So I think we really need to look at doing that for the benefit of this committee, because I think it would be far more beneficial that we meet it in the location where we're talking about. And on the other point of what came up again in the Eryri Area Forum meeting on Monday is what Matt referred to as the amount of litter that warm summers and climate change is having, because they've got serious concerns in Snowdonia with all the visitors coming about the amount of litter that's left behind. So I think we need to work with Natural Resources Wales to see, can we look again at the enforcing or promoting best practice when people come to rural areas or coastal areas to take their litter home with them, or to be more appreciative of the environment they come to respect it. And there used to be campaigns on television, those programs where somebody would be sitting there, and farmer's very cross, he's jumping up and down because I'm sitting in his field with a campfire or whatever. So I think we need to look at working with Resources Wales or whatever, Natural Resources Wales, to put more education material out there for people to respect what they come to enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I will also remind you that this committee only meets 3 or 4 times a year at most. So it's not, every week or every month. But thank you, Jane, if you will look at that.
I will look at it, members, but I'm just looking at last year's report. There would be a higher charge to use the Civic Hall, and also you'd have to consider changing the time of the meeting to the afternoon, because the Civic Hall, you know the place better than myself.
The Guildhall.
The Guildhall. So it has another room off that, which is access through the chamber. You need to go through the chamber to access the mayor's parlour.
No.
So,
I think we do need to look at it, and I think with working together, at the end of the day, we're all trying to.
I'll work with Jane on committees.
I think that there are ways of getting there.
Well, as long as we look at it again. Thank you, Harbour Master, for your report, and hopefully you can get to the boat by the autumn before it does break up. Are there any questions on Matt's report? Are there any questions at all? Before I close the meeting, can I offer our condolences to Matt on the loss of your father, Matt? Very sorry. Thank you. Do we have anything else, Rebecca?
Yes, we need to note the report.
Right. Okay. Following the debate, can I ask for a proposer and seconder to say we accept? Show of hands, please.
So we'll just see if we've got a proposer to note the report.
Oh, right. So we've got Councillor Sue, Councillor Conwy. And you're happy now?
Show of hands, just to note the report.
All right, show of hands. You can tell that Becca, who is brand new, her first meeting, certainly knows more than me, and I've been doing it for 20 years. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Yes, very brave. Thank you, members. This is the end of the meeting. I don't know when the next... September the 15th, that's fine. And hopefully we'll have some news, Bryn, on the Conwy issue. Thank you all.